Hey folks, today I'm going to show you a few holding tools for soldering that I use. There's a lot of other things out there, but these are the ones that are most helpful to me in jewelry, buckles, spurs, knife handles, etc. Stay tuned. Well, let's start with this lava. I call it a lava rock holding pot. You can get this at Rio Grande. It's great. It comes with the pot. It's on a swivel, and it comes with a bag of this. I call it lava rock. I don't know if it really is. It's just some kind of a small rock in it that is heat resistant. And when you're doing something, say this was a piece of jewelry. You wanted to solder something up here on this top corner, but you didn't want to affect any of that. You can bury this down in here like that, and you can do your soldering, and it will dissipate the heat to the rest of it. Another thing is if you want to hold something like that and solder right here on top, it's nice for that. Another thing, if you want to hold something in a certain position, you've got the tweezers here on the side, and that works great too. So this is very handy. Another thing I have, get some of this stuff off of it, is this rack here, and I just put some expanded metal on top of it. And if I want to heat up something like this buckle blank, and I'm putting a piece of solder here, I can hold the piece down like that and heat underneath it, and that works good. And this expanded metal, yes, it's a heat sink, but this expanded metal doesn't burn up like the screens do. It lasts, well, that's the one I've had on there for ever since I started this. Never burned up. So anyway, that's a piece there that is real good for soldering. Not necessarily a holder, but a place to put your item while you are soldering. Okay, now I've got the fire brick here. I've got it on a stand, and one of the most used things I use is this here. This is what I call a third hand. Johnny Wyertz taught me this. It's just a U-bolt. It's probably 6 inches tall and about 4 inches across. It's got about a 4-inch piece of a bolt with the head cut off, welded at the top here. And you can see the angle it's at right there. It's just that kind of a slant, and that way it puts pressure when it's leaned over on whatever it's working on or holding. Like this piece here, say you wanted to solder this piece standing up on this piece here. You can flux it up, put this here, and it will hold it in position while you try to solder it. So the third hand's great for that. Another thing I use it for is when I'm soldering buckle tongues, like say this tongue here that I did. I cut a piece of this aluminum rod, and I solder it onto the tongue of the buckle, and then I run my crossbar through here. Well, anyway, when you're soldering this into that piece there, I leave this long like that, and I drill a hole in it, and then I put this up here on the block like that, and I solder it. Well, first of all, I have to hold this from moving. So what I do is I bent me a little bracket like this. It's just a little, I would say a hat style bracket, and I will put this over the top of it. Then I'll use a clamp. This clamp is a long jawed clamp. These are very useful in soldering. And I put this like that, and I will run this down on here, and it holds that from rolling. And then, let me turn this around. Then I can take this piece, and this is already soldered on, so it's kind of a poor example, but say I have a little hole here drilled. Say I was going to put the tongue in here. I can take this third hand and I can set it down on top of that. And I don't know if it'll do it with that piece welded on it, but yeah, there it is. I can put that down into that hole, and this will hold it while I solder that into that piece. That's how I solder these things here. So the third hand is great. It'll do all kinds of stuff. It'll hold the bezel in place if you want that, whatever. It's just the leaning, the angle and the leaning weight that holds it in place. Let me get some of this out of the way here. Okay, next, I have a buckle blank here. Say I was going to put a rope on this buckle. I want to hold this buckle in place. Say there's an overlay here. I would flip it upside down like that. And the weight, with this clamp down, the overlay is all held in place. Then I take a little piece like this, and I just put it right there on top. And I take this clamp and I run it down on here. And that holds my buckle blank in place. And I can proceed to put my rope and solder. All my hands are free. I don't have to hold the buckle blank. And I just start putting the rope on that way, and this holds it in place. I get to the opposite side and I need some more room. I just move my angle around. So this kind of setup here is great for putting ropes on buckles. You can also hold, I was doing something yesterday. I put a rope on a keeper, on a buckle keeper, and I wanted to flip the buckle keeper upside down and put the ropes to the side, and I just ran this clamp down on it on the top and just held the keeper in place, and then I put my ropes up beside it and soldered it. So that kind of a clamp is a great asset when you're soldering. The next thing I've got is I'll take this tile off, and this is a very helpful tool. I made this. It's got an earth magnet right here, which is some of you might know, it's a very strong magnet. I've got it welded to a piece of flat strap. I take that back. I've got it bolted. It comes with a bolt. And I've got it bolted to this piece of flat strap with a foot on it. I've got another bolt here and another bolt here. And what this is I can loosen these up and hinge this to where I can move this clamp anywhere I want it. And the clamp's just welded onto the flat strap. And I just put this, you can see how that holds. That earth magnet is very strong. And I just put that there. And then I'll use this buckle as a prop. We'll just run it down here. And there we go. We can hold the buckle like that. If we want to put overlay on top of it, we can just sit here and heat it like that if we want. It's not going to tip on this stand. This stand is something you probably need if you're going to make one of these. And it's just a simple ring here. It's probably 10 inches, 11 inches across. And I've got some legs welded on here with a 3/8 rod. And then I've just got some flat strap like that with some little edges to keep the fire brick on it. And when the fire brick is off of it, it serves for a stand for this clamp. Another good thing you can do with it, here's a pair here. I could put this clamp like that right there, and I could hold that spur like that, and then my hands are free to put the overlay on that side. When I want to do the other side, I just turn it over and I got it like that. I can also do the shank with this clamp. So this is a handy dude right here. This is very easy to make, and this is just a C-clamp, a small C-clamp, and an earth magnet. And the earth magnets, you can find them on Amazon or eBay. And it's hard to get off, but it works good. Hey, I hope I taught you something here on different types of holding devices for soldering. Anyway, that's what I try to do, is make how-to videos, and I hope this has helped you. Hey, please like and subscribe to my channel and check out my other 180 videos. I'd really appreciate it. And give me a comment. I love responding to comments. I like hearing from you guys. See you later.